Are we live? Doble-doble na intro, no? Hi, may gabi tanan. Good evening, everyone who's watching. My name is Wafa. This is Wafa Plays Games, and tonight we are going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV, patch 5.55. Like, fresh na fresh. My gosh. So you might have noticed na I put a spoiler warning on the description of this video, because if you haven't done the main story quest line, then this will be a lot of spoilers for you. This is, I think, the last story patch for Endwalker. Oh no, for Shadowbringers going into Endwalker. I'm not sure, but yes, this is gonna be like spoilericious jukay ni siya. Hi to Reyno Ferrer. Hi Kego, thank you very much for liking and for saying purse. I always love that you are always my purse. Char! Maing gabi is so today is what, Tuesday? So I know I haven't been streaming because I took a mental wellness break. Charot. Mental wellness break. No. Actually, guys, I've been just trying to, go through every day nga kanang wala ra kay stress, pero like, oh my god, like in the first place ang kainit diri sa Cebu. The heat here in Cebu City is super intense. Like I really can't do anything, and yeah, sometimes she just got to like get a bucket of ice and drink all that ice water for the rest of the day, you know what I mean? So anyway, as we're counting down, like as you can see on the screen, right, the players on queue is at 1,505. So that's a lot of players trying to queue to get into the game. So it's crazy, guys. It's very crazy right now on Final Fantasy XIV. So hi, how's your week? How's your Tuesday been? Kumusta? How are you? Let's try to check the stream. I just clicked on something weird on my Streamlabs. Holy shit. So yeah. How is... So yes. Uy, 1430. I love you? 0? What? Oh. Oh, diba? Bitaw Kego, we all need some time for ourselves, kid. And you deserve it. You deserve to take a break, kid. Super duper. Thank you very much for the 3 million viewers on stream. Hi, how are ya? Hi, Jap. Love, love. Oy, it's not that I like the stream, ha? I was testing the widget because I saw that Joe Manuel Danny has liked my stream and it didn't pop up. The notification didn't pop up, so I just tested it. So yeah. Uy, bakit naman paki-paki na tayo dito? Oh my god, guys. 1,355 players on queue. Yes, and I'm sweating like, see, grabe kainit. Let me adjust. Ayan, okay. Let's try to do this. So, kumusta? Uy, Kuan, Jep, I haven't seen you in a long time pod. How are you? Huy, dili to maghukas gaming. Uy, makontaan na, demonetize ta na. Kuan, Jep, kanang para daw makakompete ko sa mga sa mga bra kanang Suso Gaming kay mupalit po daw ko breast form. Willing ba ka to sponsor me? Charot. Na busy sa Axie Infinity. Uy, pakuan na to, anabi yun sa mana. Dili na katong pie. Uy, shout out di ay kang Leaf Bernales o kang Michael Owano. Salamat sa pag constantly farming pie with me. Salamat sa kong upline o downline. Charot. Tapila naman ang Wafa ang pie. Wala pa ako kay Bao. Kay wala pa sila, I think, stage 1. Wala pa sila naabot anang monetization part. Nag-farm pa ang tanang tao. I think, I don't know. But right now, I have like around 50. Pero I'm not even sure if that's gonna... I hope it's gonna work, you know. Uy, 1,205 guys. We're at 1,205 players on queue. Makabot na kita ani before 9 p.m. Charot. Uy, grabe. Init ko guys. Di ko matabang. Like, holy shit. More than 1 year na ako sa pie. 1 million na sila. Oh my god, really? What? Pila na yung pie di ay Jep. 500 sa Shopee katong fake chicos para sa kanibukasan ni Wafa. Yes. Yes. I think I should put a dire no kanang mura counter dire ba kanang donation counter ba. If you want to support me as a streamer to make my name, you know, really come across Facebook streaming, mapatutoy na lagi ko guys. Charot. Ang pangit ang sagwa. Do et buwas. Hey, kamu ba? Pero bitaw, pero bitaw what? Kanang oh my god, 1,130. We're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Surely Fuentes. Charot. Pero before ato sa nibiyaan ka dihat no, before ta mo padayon aning ato ang atong aning ato ang Final Fantasy build sa tag hype, build up sa tag hype hype beast. Wow, magdanaw sa tag video. Sakto ba ni video ba ni? Wait, video sa ta saan mo na display capture. Yan, okay, sige, tanaw sa ta video capture device ni maklaro ba kani ang kuan desktop audio no? Wait, ato sa ni mixer video good kanang kuan YouTube char. Magpa-hype sa ta guys. Kaloka. Yan, sige. Katong show may kuan ka na. Basta maka-copyright tato. Hindi ko man ani. Manayaw ta. Oh my god. Naginahinay na ba yung kuan? Tanaw sa Paladin rotation. Aw na ni ang katagon niya. Tinaw ang video guys, okay ra no? Ginahan yung check ko sa music ganing eh.
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
Shout out to Thomas Pua. Love you. 25 naman sa coworker. Expected naman na siya, pero expected na pa-carry o niya kanang kung magsugod na mo sa closers, ingnan niya ako ha. Ang bot ni mo rin yun.
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rot. Come on!
Oh my God, my baby loves and Gideon, let's go!
The star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet... There were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
Kanang IT ko. The love of supremacy forever. Kiko, duwa na balik.
It's all or nothing.
Pag free fun, pag lahi nga fun ba, lahi nga account, pag free account para maka-experience ka sa up to level 60 na free. Hi sa 5 million viewers on stream.
The stage is set.
Si Pan Daniel, lagot si Pan.
Play their cards.
Purot na tanan email. Magbuhat ang bagong email.
You took your time.
Hi Kate! Hi!
as we
Thanks for
feared.
watching!
The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
The end draws nigh! That's a pan. I love it! Old Charlean! So cool! Lipstick na takot ani guys kay yabag lahat kay Q sa for FF40. Wait sa ikapila na ko. Lomo kay ba ikapila na ko. I'm at 755. I'm at 755. Happy na guys.
This star still has secrets to tell.
Bigyan kay ginahan na niya. Abot lang like ako kay okay ra. Pero kisa nihilak pag kisa nihilak pag ending sa Shadowbringers.
So, Charlian will keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
Gano'n pag yung hilak, gano'n ka ng ugly cry, gano'n. Ano, gano'n nga hilak ba? Jesus, oh my God.
Do
Magkano
as you
wala kong
must
stream
then,
ato.
but we scions will fight until the heavens fall.
I wonder
until our
why
last
daghang
breath.
galagot ani niya sa kuan sa internet kaya review daw ko nun siya. Pero pinakagwapa pinakachupa sa tanan. Sino? Diba? Presko sa riban. Mama. Kaya ko mag-imo tagbat-o kwa na. Mag-imo tagbat-o email ha.
Past the far edge of fate. Green blades dark and light.
Relax na guys. Rock on.
Tolling the coming of the end.
Pero sa pag maabot ng patitay, just kani magpan ba? Maminaw ka ni ba while nag-jogging? Thank you, Ate B, for liking the stream. Alright. Thank you guys. Thank you. Whew, grabe. Karong November, are you prepared? Ako, dili pa. Daghan pa kay kubuhaton. Oh my God. Whew. So, mag-internet reaction time pataan ni before 530 na lang ta guys. So, magdanaon lang sa tag YouTube ani. Naunsa naman ni kadugay. Hi there sa 6 million viewers on stream. Hi, may gabi. Happy Tuesday. And welcome to Wafa Plays Games. We will be playing when we get in. We will be playing the 5.55 patch when we are able to play. Sige, tanaw sa ta. I don't know, no. Medyo kwan lang gyud ko. Medyo haha, get in. Oy. Duke na kawakabuat anak kego no char. Di ka na kanang mo nang ginahan kay ko aning Final Fantasy 14 tungod sa because the developers and even the composers for the music are very passionate about the game. And Kego, I love you. Kego, I love you. Bitaw Kate, patience lang gyud. Patience is a virtue. Kaya passionate siya kayo ang mga tao nga involved ani nga game ba, and it's really contagious gyud. And Soken here is like a world-class composer, but he's still.
Do you know Lahi?
Do you know Lahi ba daw kuno eh?
Will play Lahi. Music start.
No joke, this is actually one of the best songs in the game. But he just elevated it to memedom. It's the same person who composed the opening song ganiha sa Endwalker. It's the same person, guys. You have to have genius level IQ to make fun of yourself like this. Grabe, I love it. I love it so much. I love that guy. Look at how he ran away. Oh my god. So, 231. Oh my god. We're so close. We're so close. Wait. There's a better, Kani. I know it's taking a really long time to get into the game, but please bear with me. Kani sa ta. Watch sa ta ani. See? Those are programmers and developers doing the dance. And the band, the drummer is their localization person. The drummer ba or the vocalist? Si Koji Fox. Si Koji Fox, the one in the hat, is their localization and English translator. See? They're all crazy. They're all like 100%. They're all crazy, man. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. You will never see World of Warcraft developers do this. You will never. They're not paid well enough. Shut up. Shade. See? Oh my god. It's like major kanang Christmas party dance number vibes. Murgi na siya ako na-feel. Ay, yata yun. Sorry. Sorry. I was just trying to look at the chat on my phone. Kapoy na sila. So, nalingkod na lang sila. Tapos hindi kapoy na kukuha. Let's see. Oy, I'm in! Yeah, I'm in! Feel the feel. Medyo. Enough na yun. Doa na ta. Wait. Ay, nako. Ginawa ko. Let's go. Let's do this. So I'm gonna go summoner. Let's first do the main story quests. Yan na sa part nga medyo serious na ta, guys. Char. Yan na. Alice, I can tell you're itching to take the fight to the Telophoroi. Okay, let's go. Hi, tita! Oo, spoiler po ito. Oh my god. Nilagay ko naman sa sa description na spoiler. Uy! Okay, sige. Aluru, you're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping to for tidings from Kryl, I'm afraid we're still waiting, but we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Share? Do you believe? Scraps, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks in no small part to Hori Boulder and the others. Okay, first of all, Hori Boulder. Anyway. Meanwhile, talks with the Beast Tribes are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Ulda's progress with the Imalja, Gridania has opened negotiations with the Exile, believe it or not. Ooh, okay, wow. So, guys, if you haven't really done the MSQ, if you haven't really gone through the main story quests, then maybe you shouldn't watch this stream. However, if you have, if you just want to see where the story is going, please join me. Okay. Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. Ooh, meeting the study shit, guys. The council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. Ooh, okay. We were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Tolofaroi in concert with our new allies. The Beast Tribes have also been invited. Ooh! Quality show, guys. Open forum. Yung ala high school. Open forum siya, guys. It is hoped that they will join the fight against our common foe. Ooh. So the Alliance would bring all of the Beast Tribes to the fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan given the delicacy of the negotiations, but mayhap an expedient one considering the threat we face. Okay. Indeed, milady. And for their part, I'm told the Beast Tribes have agreed to attend. If the Science 2 are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. Perfect. All colors of the rainbow. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite an undertaking, not only diplomatically but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we will be honored to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. Perfect, let's go. Then I will bear your answer with Thither. With all haste, we look forward to receiving all of you at the Royal Palace. Basta mga to be Royal Palace. Basta let's go. Well, now that we've accepted their invitation, who exactly is going to attend? Andi tayong lahat. I move that you and Ishtola lead our contingent given how long you have worked to end summoning. It is only worth it you be present for what promises to be a heroic moment. Historic moment, sorry. Okay. I think we've all played our part in a little endeavor, don't you, Lulu? All present might rightly claim a seat, I do quite agree. But by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. Wow, so shall Orian Jerha. I'm not coming either. Emmerich will be there and I'd rather not be interrogated. Ate. Very well then, will those with a mind to hold the fourth get on with holding it? I suggest the rest of us make for Alamigo, shall we? Shall we? Let's go! Sige go. Wait, I need to check something. Grabe ka heavy eyeshadow, ma'am, no? Wait. Actions. Performance. Oh my god, electric guitar! Hello! Oh my god. I unable to perform in this occasion. Okay, fine. Sorry, sir. Wait. Okay, so my guildmates are telling me to just go to Boja and do the MSQ later, but I want to do the MSQ now, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pass on it. Yes, decline. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cool! I love it, I love it, I love it! Wait. Everybody's like almost everybody is here. Wait. Wait, so maybe I think di ko pwede mag-glamour. Okay, fine. I can't do glamour plates here. Wait. Di pala ako pwede magpalit ng ano dito, no? Okay, let's go. Yeah. Let's go in. I hope this is a... Ooh, okay. I hope this is voiced. Oh my god, these are the OGs.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would!
Oh.
Ah! Beyond beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
Kawawa naman kasi.
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
Siyempre naman. Oo, si Merlin pa.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Agoy.
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwib truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Aww.
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
Together we stand, divided we fall na ito, mga friends. Okay.
I beg your pardon?
What is it, Sir Walker? Do not express your passion thus. A little quickly without guilt, perhaps? Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
You can just imagine, but how did they voice act this?
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past.
Gabu!
But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Dapat talaga nila i-counter yung tempering muna.
Ah! Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise be!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
Aww.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. but experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Ah, no.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
Hindi. Joke.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
Huh? One moment, please.
Might I suggest the Grand Company of Eorzea? I remember a certain someone pondering it once upon a time, and it seems as fitting a name as any.
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
Aww.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Aww. Kakaiyak naman, guys. Grabe.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
Oh, Alfino. Oh. Oh, baby boy. Oh.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Oh, no overwhelm. Oh. Hi, Neil Owen. Thanks for liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. Daming tao, oh my god. Well, now that we are out of earshot from the other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set a foot upon these shores, and that I was as heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declamations, all I could think of was the conflict to come, of the sacrifices that would be made, and the lives lost, inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Tama nga naman. Many and more. Wait. Elder Seeds here. How might we be of service? I seek Master Alphinaud's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbors, the Sylphs. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade. It is better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash Crown Consortium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. Communities such as beast tribes. Some fact. It is our hope that we may make use of the self-established lines of communication to coordinate efforts of our new fellowship. Yet there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the counsel of one versed in operational aspects of an armed force. Alphinaud. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. Okay. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphinaud. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted the course for the Crystal Braves, which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon frail foundations of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests, and I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Okay. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance for what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. Matitisis na naman si Kuya. You have my gratitude, Master Alphinaud, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance, the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadows of the Telophora and flourish until next we meet, my friends. Okay. Okay, so pagagawa niya ng himuon niya og thesis ko or kung saan na siya ka na business plan. Charot. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I would like to hear. Former Braves, you understand. Might you join me in seeking them around? Sure, why not? Let's go. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it'll be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. They may have Grahak and lend a hand as well. I should accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. See baby boy. Hi, baby boy. We should be glad of our company, Graha. I should explain the details on the way. Graha. Ayan. Okay. So what's the plan, brother mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I proposed is largely written. Not long after that fateful day in Olda, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history, from the events that led to its inception to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine that it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone, its events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to me to be the crucial question, namely, why, after the Crystal Braves disbanded, did some members choose to remain with us while others did not? I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new grand company together, and that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes. But the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandoned the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however. Certain of our comrades are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you and let us reconvene in the Vidania later on. Okay. So, gathering intel, char. If you have no objections, I have a mind to begin by speaking with Riol at Alian. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Orient. So let's seek them out there. Okay, let's go. Castrum Orient. Asan na Castrum Orient? Teka, I think I need a change of clothes. Glam break muna tayo, guys. Glam break. Ano bang ito? Mas bagay ba ito? Or kanilang sa sige, kanilang sa glam break. Okay, let's do this. Yan. Well, look who it is. What brings you two here? Wouldn't have anything to do with a big meeting, would it? In a matter of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of former members of the Crystal Braves. Parang oral recitation to, ah. Oh my gosh. Grabe. So you wanted to know why we decided to stick with the science, eh? Sorry, na-click na ako. As Riol will attest, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the science, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I'm able. But that wasn't the only reason. Because I love you. Sure. When we were finally reunited reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And in spite of everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. Oh, syempre naman, because he's that guy. He's that kind of guy. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it? Nothing, that's what. As for my own tale, well, I've always felt that science had something in common with me old crow. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed. I still strive to live by to it this day. But as time's gone on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes. From Hori Boulder to Mr. Satoru, we've all of us got something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's more important things than that. Things worth protecting, which is what being a science all about. Char! I am at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. What? Forgive me, Aluru, could you... Tapos iiyak na naman yan. Ito na lang, para di masyadong negative. Positive scripting, charot. Well, it's founded ideas was something to be proud of, but ideas alone don't make a crow. For every swab who signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both. Ours was quite a desperate band. While we'll never forgive Ilbert, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large part to his efforts. Oh yes. Just a pity he was doing it for all the wrong reasons, eh? Only takes one bad apple, they say, and the Braves had a barrel full of them. Not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we've all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because Tataru sifted out all the glory hunters before they made it through the door. Ang Scions, yeah. I see, so while our ranks comprise of a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we're all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it while drafting my recommendations, until we meet again. Bye! Bye, friends! Goodbye, friends! Bye! Well, I think we've taken up enough of our colleagues' time, and I am conscious what less life-affirming testimonies wait. Let us make our way to Gudonia to hear what the others have learned. Yeah. Yeah. Gidania nga, gag. Gidania. I don't know how to play this game anymore. Oh my god. I just spilled coffee on myself. Hi, Karsh! Thanks for sharing the stream. Thank you. Natuan ko kape. Okay, let's go. Ano sila? Where are they? Where are you guys? Lancer's Guild? Okay. This stream's gonna be very heavy talky. Grabe. Thanks to Tataru's ever-dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former Braves without any great difficulty. Some were forthright, others less so, but we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Alphinodes, some of their comments were harsh. I can well imagine, but their opinions are no less vital to my report. I seek the unvarnished truth. Ba't di mo nang unvarnished kay Gaspang Char? Thank you. I will set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, pray go on ahead to Little Solace and seek out Elder Friction? Yes. I will join you, Anon. Teka, hulbo na ako. Sobrang bango ng kape. Oh my god. I spilled some coffee on myself and now I smell like coffee. Which isn't a bad smell. Anyway, but... Shout out to the 3 million viewers we have on stream. Hi, Mangavi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun playing Final Fantasy 14 with me right now. We are currently playing patch 5.5. It's fresh off the bakery. Fresh off the bake shop. Gidi siya nga patch, guys. So yes. Let's go. Welcome, Brave One and friends of Brave One. How good it is to see you walking once again so soon after the meeting. No, be at ease. It is true that these ones once delighted in making walking ones dance, but no more. Hard one kind of... Hi, Neil! Thank you for liking the stream. Hi, thank you. Hard One Kindly Sana said that walking ones would be welcome. What? Blah, blah, blah. Kindly Sana said that walking ones will be coming to Little Solace. Imperial ones also invaded Sylphlands and abducted many of these ones. So these ones will be glad to bear messages between fighting friendly ones. Doesn't make sense, but fine. That is heartening to hear, Elder. It will require all ones to work in unison to stop the Talofaroi. These ones will try very hard, of course, but in matters of war, these ones have little experience. Any advice walking ones can provide would be most welcome. Hi, Neil! Oh, another pretty silver-haired one? And in quite a hurry, it seems. Kinsaka. Salfino. Alice, you must come quickly. Whatever's the matter, Alphano, don't tell me you couldn't read my handwriting. What? No, a twin officer accosted me as I was about to set out. Charlene has sent an army and Charlene has sent an envoy who is due to arrive in Gridania at any moment. Oh shit. Envoy? Maybe the crowd has managed to sway the forum? Shall know soon enough, but there is more. The envoy has requested that two of us attend the audience with the Elder Seer. Really, I can see why they might want science to be present, but us specifically? Wait, it isn't what I think it is. Papa. It is. I could scarce believe it myself, but when I inquired as to the envoys in the dream, it was Chenault Levelor. They're dead! Oh my god! Well now, the fact that a serving member of the forum has journeyed here would be surprise enough, but him? Quite, I agree from this that they are taking the matter seriously. Very serious. That might be, but why him and not one of the other 98 forum members, unless he volunteered for it? It has been some time since you last saw your father, has it not? Could it be that he is concerned for your well-being? Nope. Perhaps, but he's always been very reluctant to discuss his work with us. Indeed, and whenever we write to our parents, it is invariably our mother who replies. Nevertheless, I welcome the opportunity to meet him after so long, even if it is secondary to his true purpose here. Elder Friccio, though I might cut our visit short, we must return to Gridania. Please accept my apologies along with my report. Shit, ilan ang biyaan ng mga pixies? Never mind. There will be time to talk later. This one will keep walking ones from more urgent matters. Go. Lakaluoy. Oh no, they're just gonna leave the pixies alone. Oh. The owners will be held at the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seas here awaits even now. Let us be on our way. Shit, dapat guwapa ko. I need to be beautiful. Beautiful. I need to be beautiful for this. Sige. I need to be formal attire. Shut up. Gown? No, I need to be ano. I need to be guapa. Oh, no. Alastorm. Oh, no, diba? This is my third costume change, guys. Third pa lang. Wait. Paprika's arms. Conjurer's Guild. Let's go to Conjurer's Guild. Let's go. Yan. Welcome, Warrior of Light. The Elder Seas here and your friends are waiting within. Look excited with the voice. My friends, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Word of Master Forchenault. Visit took us quite by surprise. When the Alliance granted Mistress Krell permission to request Charlene's aid, we did not anticipate so prompt a reply, much less that it would be delivered by a member of the Forum. What the nature of that reply may be, we shall soon discover. Oh my god. That's some juicy shit. Hello, Daddy.
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Forchenault Leveilleur, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Forchenault, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
Okay.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that.
It is our way of life, who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
Bate.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald, one in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Confident?
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider.
But he is the Forum.
You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline.
Ooh, oh my god.
But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear.
Okay. Which one would be the best thing to say? Kani, I think, yeah.
I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alize, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
Holy shit, they just got disowned.
What?
Father!
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Oh my god.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
Oh my god.
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait! Don't bother, Alize! How
can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Oh my god. So much drama. Peach. Oh my god, Elise's heart is broken. Oh man. So that's what he came here to say. That we're all fools for having the temerity to defend ourselves against the Telophoroi. And as for the rest, like it or not, this was the Forum's decision to watch from afar while Eorzea burns. Father was but the messenger, and as he handed down their judgment, I could think of nothing to say that could possibly sway him. I still can't. To have prolonged the discussion would have changed little, for it is not only Master Fortunato who must be persuaded, but the Forum as a whole. Their decision was made ere your father crossed the sea. Nor is it like to be changed, and so we shall face the Telophoroi without their aid. Oh fuck. Forgive me, but if they had no intention of helping us, then why would they go to the trouble of sending an envoy in the first place? Why do they not simply keep their counsel as they are wont to do? Uh-oh. Kryle. Where is Kryle? Tora! Aluru, has Master Fortunate arrived yet? Mana, ma'am! Nalalis na mi, ma'am! Then it is as I feared. My efforts were in vain. I pleaded our case to as many foreign members as I could, but they flatly refused to discuss the matter. No, that's not exactly true. I should rather say that they ignored me. They ignored every word I said on the subject without exception. It was almost unnerving. Could it be that they are hiding something from us? That might go some way to explain Master Fortunate's performance. When he said that they would know if the final days were truly upon us, I dismissed it as pride. But what if they genuinely believed that they would know how the world will end, and simply disagree with us about the circumstances? Oh my god, Ooh, Graha! Oh my god, Graha! That's a very nice, That's a very nice hypothesis. Kryle, that I don't know, but something tells me they are not as unconcerned about the Telophoroi as they claim. If the threat weren't real, why else would they be so standoffish and secretive? I would very much like to delve deeper into this, but I'm afraid I've exhausted every avenue of inquiry. Nor have I fared any better with my other mission, researching Hydaelyn and the Ethereal Sea. I tried enlisting the help of experts in the field, but it appears that the Forum has forbidden anyone from cooperating with us. Obstructed at every turn. So it would seem, but don't lose heart just yet. With all the knowledge and acquaintances we have between us, we can still find a way forward. To that end, I would like you all to join me here. When the time is right, of course. Endwalker! I'm aware that matters in Eorzea stand on a knife edge, but with your permission I can at least start making the necessary arrangements. After which, assisting me will seem a sweet relief, I'm sure. While you attend your matters heroical, I shall see about securing entry for you all. And will you let me know when everything is in order? And we'll let you know when everything is in order. Take care in the meantime, won't you? Tora. Okay, so we're going to Charlayan, just as what the Endwalker trailer has shown. Your speculations give me cause to hope. Yet if these seeds will bear fruit, I cannot say. While it is possible that Charlayan hides some secret truth from us, there can be no certainty that this exposure will prompt in them a change of heart. And so for the present we must needs confront the plight in which we find ourselves. The form has refused our request for aid and falls to us alone to contend with the Toloforoi. Okay. Even with all of Eorzea standing united, there's no guarantee that we will prevail. Oh no. What does Charlene intend to do if we fail? Critical, vitality, skill, speed, piety, determination, vitality. What? Kanina lang pang tank. Sakto ba? Yeah, tank. Yeah, they must know something that we don't, right? That's why they're very, like, you know. Connie Senna seems determined to not let the disappointment of Charlene's rejection distract her from the task at hand. Perfect! Let's go, girls! Let's go! While Charlene's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There is much and more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the forum's response with my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings, waking ones. Grave tidings. Oh my god, invade na sila. Calm yourself, my gentle friend, what has occurred? So when to see Father once send terrible news, destroying was a beat. Okay. Okay, destroying was the catcher ones, huh? And even fretful godly ones, feathered ones didn't stand a chance and we were set flapping and squawking. Patay. Yeah. Too late yet, much too late. Luckily, destroying ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered ones who did not fight were left unharmed. West, that will be Coerthas. The Shikarders report that the Wafa has emerged from the eastern highlands of Coerthas marching at speed. Though their purpose is yet to be determined, the Cartano Flats will see their most likely destination. Lord Emeric has already dispatched his forces and requires our immediate support. Okay. Tell them we shall have it. The time has come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Let's go. Well, may it is a mercy that we do not have time to stay upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make a haste to Cartano. Wait, this one almost forgot. The Strong Ones were said to be led by Crackling Robed One. This one must see that all waking ones know. Farewell. Crackling One? Cackling One? Fandan. Who else? It was only a matter of time before the grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to Cartano. Pray see to your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. At once, my lady, let us away. Okay, let's go. Okay. Can I come out? Hey! Oh! Okay. Oh wow! Okay. So are we going to like battle? Are we finally going into battle? Are we finally? It would seem Fordola here has come all the way to Vidania to find us. I've explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. And it will be over soon if you shut up and come with me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's Let's go. Let's do it. Hello. Oh man. Oh.
Arenvold!
Thank God this is spoken. This is like voice acted. Oh no, what's wrong?
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Oh man.
Afraid so. The chirurgeons say I may never walk again.
Don't say that.
Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in.
Look at me smizing in the background.
But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
Don't say that, Arnfold.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide.
True.
Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
This is a really great message coming from, you know, he just got his own. That would have been super duper sad. Hi, Cindy! Thank you very much for liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you're doing well now, and I'm so happy that you're are you out of the hospital now? I hope you are, and I'm so happy that you're okay. I'm so happy, good. Okay, wait. Carry the dreams of many, will carry yours too. We'll be sure to give you regards to the Talophoroi. Some things may have changed, but the adventure isn't over yet. Yeah, I think the third option would be a great thing to say. Arnvold, come on, buddy, let's walk. You can do it.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through.
Oh, come on, Alfie.
That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owly once entrusted their dreams to me.
Oh, man. Stormblood feels.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, alright?
Kiss na mo, be? Kiss na mo, be? Let's go, Alfie.
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Resolve restored.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that?
You're still a hero, ang good. Nasakto si Verdula. Makadayon isang
You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference.
Oh my god, look at Verdola, man!
If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
Oh my god! Look at Verdola! Oh my god! Wow!
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
Go Verdola, go!
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Oh my god. Character arc achieved. You have unlocked character arc for Dola. Very nice. Aww. This creature has done some good. Thankfully, the others have already left the Rising Stones. According to the communications officer, Amalja and Kobold forces are also bound for Cartano as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same by saving as many of their tempered kids as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. Okay. Set aside some time to prepare to participate in the battle and the VLCs in their entirety. Your progress to the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you'll be able to try again for the most recent defeat. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out of the game, your progress will be lost. Okay, so I need to... Wait. I think I should be... Oh, look at that! Change outfit number 4, bitch! Okay, blah. Proceed. Change outfit number 4. Love it. Okay.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlian, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Aww, man. Cute Alphino, man. I just want to squeeze his
God be
face.
good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Oh, even Estinia is like pitching in. Oh my god, this is so exciting! Oh my god! Okay, wait.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this, bitches. What is this? The Wafa achieved this last cracker now. After the accident, we decided about the battlefield that this strategy that he was one best people to lost. Thus far, the movements of the Lunar Primes have been difficult to predict. Even the poison and instincts with that. Still, the plan to be the primary target. Wait, should I have the DPS all along? Silence for long.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all!
Sorry. Primal. Okay. I guess this one is. Alice and Gothic on the right. Telophoroi. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I'm gonna play as them. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is so exciting, guys. Okay, sige. Let's try to calm down. Oh my god, what is this? Fire, Scorch, Crimson, we're here, okay.
Allow me. Just the beginning.
Right behind you.
Oh god, oh my god. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Angelo. How? What is going on? How am I supposed Oh my god. You have to double click the bitch. Oh my god. Oh, there he is. Yes, how are you, Chuwibi? Oh no. Listen well, judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I have not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Parthenon. But now that I am here, things have become clear. The flats concealed in the etheric confluence. Like that the pillars of the Azim step, but greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Pandanian has conjured reach into the very midst. And I believe that I know their purpose. Should the lunar primus destroy them, it will spark a chain reaction that with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. Also, oh my god, boom, boom, boom. The full ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. That will go so far to come at a little surprise, so you need to protect the confluence at all costs. Oh no, okay. So defense. Oh my god. Healer. I'm playing a healer. Oh no. What is this? Benefic, Aspect Helios, Fixed Sign. Oh shit.
I shall protect thee.
No, came bound.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense! Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Okay. Next. Oh my god. Let me hear. Ivy, now what you hear? Get up. Also, I'll play as Graham. Stance,
You now.
Oh no! Ah! Oh. Shit, oh my god, I have to start from the beginning? Okay, fine. I have to start from the beginning. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. ha. Jesus. Okay. I can break them.
You now.
Ligma nuts. You stand shoulder to shoulder with Alphino and Justinian. We start to lay lunar Ifrit low. Oh my god. La, nailalag ni Kitsura. Ano ko? Where am I? Maybe it is based on what class you're bringing into the instance.
You're finished!
We must fight on!
Follow tadi lah guys. Okay, sila may mas kaibaw sa instance.
I have you now!
I will not be outdone!
Parang tak nak siyang B. Say hi to the stream. Isara natin. Okay.
And thus another plan went up in smoke.
Okay.
I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you.
You bet he does, you little shit.
Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Taon kaluoy ni Alice. Kung si Alfino di ay, sorry.
Glory be to Garlemore.
Oh my god. And he ends up dead even if. Oh shit.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Oh man. Kaluoy sa mga Parksies.
Do not hang your heads so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Oh man. Merlweed. Oh, Hien was also there. Oh my god, Daddy Hien, hi.
I should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
We've come this far.
It really must count for something.
The moon. It's so bright. Why is it? It's what? Why is it playing the theme? Is this really, is it? Okay, so I think there has to be another story patch in between this one and Walker. There has to be. Oh man. So that was it. That was patch 5.55. Story quest. Okay. What would have been done, no? Like if she was there in the battle. Oh yeah, she's like Oriented. Good cards. All the cards. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, wow. Super cliffhanger. I wanted more. I wanted more. But I guess if they added more, they won't have anything else left to add to you know, to put on as a bridge between today and Endwalker. Yeah. So June, July, August, September, October. June, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months pa. Yeah. Guessing around 3 months, in 3 months time, there will be another story patch that will bridge us to Endwalker the Kid. Yeah. Oh man. Woo! Shadowbringers music is like it's one of the best ever. Skip. Okay. Ooh, we have another chapter. Okay. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ishgardian Fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. Oh, okay. He's letting us use the Bonanza. You have thought of everything, Lord Americ, and may I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. Estinian. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I'm really wary of wandering to the Far East. Sunsundaridari kayo. Returning to the more serious matters, would the Telofra have been driven from Cartano? Just like the bulk of their forces yet remain. Okay. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorgia's first joint military operation, however, I'm confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. Okay, it's gonna become independent. As such, while our forces keep the Telopharoi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of aetherology, we are better qualified to find a solution. That we are especially should inhabit to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There is a time and place for formal investigation, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. Okay. Oh, let's see, Beyonce. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Bye, Emmerich. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Daddy. Bye. Oh, Beyonce. Gosh. I confess I hope to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telopharite's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it's all but certain that the Telopharite will mount an all-out invasion. Okay. And then it will begin. The one who waits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. Yet in the end, Our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Me and my shiny boobs will defend Eorzea. Yes, alright, Alphino, we need a plan, not pretense. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Charlayan. We're going to Charlayan, we're going to Charlayan, we're going to Charlayan. I wonder who it's from. No. According to Krell, the form may have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telophoroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the form is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortuno's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation, as I do heartily concur. I shall look down. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Charlayan hath ever been the wellspring of ethereological knowledge. Ethereological knowledge. Blah, 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 blah. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. Whoa! Grabe, I love it. Supportive. And what of you, Luru? Might you be persuaded to join us? Duh! Plus, of course, for Charlayan. If it means I can have words with Fortunaut and Alan the Bookless bureaucrats, have we no other choice? To be frank, I myself would sooner plump for a tropical paradise, but Krell does not need our help, and who knows where the trail might lead us? That was a joke. It appears we're in agreement. We have but to wait for Krell to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? But strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creepy suspicion, but with your help, we can find out whether my fears are warranted. Saka ni. Saka ni. Ooh. We have gained the emoticon Shesh. Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital, oh, here he is with his baby scythe. It looks like a gun scythe, kid. It looks like a gun scythe.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Huh?
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach.
The dreamer will dream. Eh? Who is that dreamer?
The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon.
Oh my god.
Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
I really am not looking forward to that. Yuck, Xenos.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we...
Yeah, sorry.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
Someone's diverting all the ether.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
You okay?
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Ooh. It's been a long time.
Darkness comes. And with it,
it's that girl.
The end.
Is that girl's a poster?
The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
So there are people who are saying that girl is Venat. She was the one who summoned Hydaelyn in response to the 14 summoning, Oh my god. That's also final curtain rise. Your steps to guide what end betides. Oh my god! Okay. Let's see that. That's what I learned. The future Charlotte is gonna be quite a test of your nerves. More ways than one. You'll miss this place while you're away, just know it. But for now, the best thing you can do is get plenty of rest while we wait to hear from Cryle. Our involved is back to the huddle to be. Especially as I would like to visit him and show witness to good news to share. Last time we met, it was strange that he should be the one trying to cheer me up, despite of everything that's befallen him. Still, I was glad for the chance to meet with him. His words continue to be a source of encouragement. Aww, yung boyfriend. Much and more have we discovered in the Telophorus machinations since Thancred and I did return from Gollermald. Verily, the troops doth blah 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 blah. Oh my god, so much to read. Maldja held in the tower. It triggered some sort of alarm. The captives were killed instantly. There was an alarm. As such, we have no choice but to leave them in the clutches of Telophor until a means of rescuing them has been found. In the meantime, the summonings of Luminar Primus will continue, just as we must rely on the Grand Company of Heroes, so you have to put down such entities to prevent. Okay. Maybe not only are the members of the farmland here to their longs, or with the point of sending massive fortune to prevent us from meddling. So that does, of course, require a special mission of securing our entry to Stydian! Never Charlie. So I basically told them what Estinian would have said in the end about Charlene. I come here, my instructions to Stola. Having to say this, we are yet to uncover what the Telophori wish to achieve. Okay. Here is okay. Okay. Whew. All right. So, yes, that was it, friends. That was the last. Well, this is gonna be the last chapter, but I hope that they will add another chapter to bridge us closer to Endwalker, and I hope it will come to us in around 3 months' time. So if that does happen, you will be sure that I will stream it for you guys. And I hope you had fun watching. I hope you had fun being with me in this journey. So my guild leader, one of my guild leaders, is asking me what my reaction was to the ending, and I'm pretty left wanting more. So I'll just say it at that. Nabitin jud ko. Yeah, I want more. I want... But of course, there will be more once Endwalker launches on November. But it's still a long time from now, so probably I will be... Because patch 5.5 didn't just bring us the MSQ. It also gave us the additional chapters to Boja, which I will be streaming to, and I will also try to rekindle my fire in making the artifact weapons, and yeah. So I mean. Yeah, I think the ending at 5.3 left me more accomplished. The 5.3 ending felt like it was the more appropriate ending for the chapter of Shadowbringers, and 5.55 it just felt like it shouldn't have been an ending to Shadowbringers. It should have been 5.3 should have been ending of Shadowbringers, and then 5.55 should have been the start of the bridge to stitch the story to Endwalker. I think that's what should have happened. So, my cat is throwing a tantrum, and anyway, so I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun listening to my voice and watching me panic. And if you liked the stream, if you shared the stream, thank you very much. And it shows me all the love. And yes, and thank you very much for, you know, coming to this journey with me. And if you like what you've seen, please let me know by commenting, and every feedback is most welcome. If you have any other suggestions, if you want me to play something else, please do so. Please let me know by commenting. And I think I've also written my Steam link on the description, so please feel free to add me on Steam. And yeah, that's it, folks. Thank you very much for coming with me on patch 5.55, and I will see you guys later. Bye. 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 Bye.